Okay, moving on from the chod rig that we've briefly talked about. This is called the Hinged stiff rigger, another well documented rig, one that I use a fair amount of the time. I actually prefer it to a chod if I can get away with it, and when I say getting away with it, it really depends on the what's out there in the lake. Obviously, if it's particularly weedy and I'm not too sure what I'm fishing over, a chod gives me better presentation. But if I can definitely feeling down the lead and finding a few clearer spots in amongst the weed, then definitely without a shadow of a doubt the Hinged stiff rig is a better type of presentation for me. It, in concept, is very similar to the chod in as much as a helicopter type setup. The big difference, of course, being the boom section, as you can see there between the lead core and the hook link there. This lead core is the plummet. It's the camo brown plummet, which is very nice. I like it particularly over silty bottoms. But like I said, we are developing a new one which has got a nice fleck to it, which I like very much, and will be out, as I said earlier, will be out soon. The big difference again with the chod is that normally this I've got the silicone there and a covert safety bead that pushes over. That would normally only be an inch or two at most away from the speed link or the lead or whatever there. But the boom section there, you can see, I mean I was a great lover for many years of Amnesia 25 in black, and it's a very nice material, but since moving over to the trick link, the Gardner trick link in 25 I do actually prefer it, particularly when I'm fishing gin clear waters, because the visibility, I mean, it virtually disappears in clear water, and I think that's really important when fish are getting riggy. So you can see there that boom section. I mean, I will vary that depending where I'm fishing. It's about 7 inches, that one. And as I say, I use the 25 trick link for that, and I think it's a superb material in every way for that. Again, the hook link section is the 25 tripwire, mini rig swivel attached to the loop there, size 6 Gardner chod hook. I mentioned them earlier, how reliable they are, how sharp they are, perfect pattern, nice covert colour. Obviously, you can see there, although I haven't put the boilie stop on, it was just to emphasise the rig there. I'm using on this one a Shellfish B5 cork dust, that is, pop-up, which I prefer over cork ball pop-ups for a lot of reasons, which I'll talk about a little bit later. And you've got the Flexi Ring size 12 there, of course, which attaches it to the lead core. Rather than silicone on this, not for any other reasons, just as an alternative presentation, I've got the buffer bead there, the covert buffer bead, there instead, as opposed to the silicone. And basically that's a Hinged stiff rig, which I prefer most of the time over a chod, and represents maybe 25% of my fishing, but depending on where I'm fishing. And there you go, Hinged stiff rig.